weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Stafford on first down. It's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Akers, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford going for Jefferson downfield. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They'll take this one for about 4 to the 40.
27, Leonard.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Off play action, it's Minshew. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
They did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Well, he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And they're hoping that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Stafford. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford. That'll be complete to Cook. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
And at the 48-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
From the 50, Stafford. He completes it to Judy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
21-yard line.
on second and a couple. Stafford will throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. A shotgun snap for Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Third down.
Third and long. It's Stafford. He'll give this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. They are, however, facing fourth down.
A 27-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat
me up
come
with that
January.
damn shit.
Are you
I thought
one
that
of those
nigga was going to do
early
something
holiday
totally
shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Well, that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across across the plane as they stop him right around the line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from the 1. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Running for the goal line. He loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The field goal, a 22-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
They'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10. Here's Stafford. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
To Dalvin Cook. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stafford. That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down at Stafford. He'll go up top here for it's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
And at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Throwing again at Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, look, We're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Solid carry there by Leonard Fournette, and last year, he achieved his career high in rushing yards with nearly 1,200. Ranked 4th in the AFC, 7th in the NFL. Loves to carry the football and gets stronger as the game goes on.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run will wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50 at Stafford. He'll go up top here for Hamlin.
He didn't do it right, man. He didn't do it right, man. Supposed to float this shit.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose Broncos football. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
First down, Stafford here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Montez Sweat, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, here's Stafford.
He ain't got no wheels, man.
Chase Young in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Throwing on third and long. Stafford, but his pass is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. A lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
Now Fournette. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, here's Fournette. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
48-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Oh, they robbed me.
Westbrook complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, Jacksonville.
Man, stop crying, dog. You fucking crybaby. This is the quarter.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Minshew with a give to Fournette. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
The 22-yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Viking 16. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
6. First down, Jaguars.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
On the carry.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now Minshew.
I've seen him too.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
Tyler Eifert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Makes the score Jaguars 17, Vikings 3. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Stafford.
Man, nobody.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3-yard line.
To throw on 3rd down, Stafford.
Pass interference. Late hit on the quarterback.
Picked off the end of 32.
Yep.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards.
And the pressure
That
gets
sucked,
to him
man.
and brings him
Can't get
down.
nobody
Stafford
else.
is sacked. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is Stafford. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th. Stanford. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. He finds Clark. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Stafford on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford. That'll be complete to Cook. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. And a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Oh, fuck, man. They won't even snap the ball.
Intercepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to let it go again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down? Were they about 95% chance of winning?
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role in those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns, but the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Josh Lambo, the kickoff for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They run again on first down. Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie.
Incomplete.
And it's 3rd down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
Stafford. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Stafford. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his third pick of the game. Instead, it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Now a desperation. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
That's good.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. To the air again, Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch this half.